Welcome to Sip and Talk with Elvit. That is me. Thank you guys for joining us for the third episode. And today I'm sitting with a gospel giant. He's one artist that has people in Namibia. Listen, if you are not in Namibia and you're probably watching this for the first time, get to know him, get to get his music, okay? He's a gospel giant. He's been doing music for nearly how long?
Like 14 years.
14 years. And he's got nearly 20 albums to go. Not 20 yet, but close to 20 albums. So you know we are sitting with a giant. And his name is Moritz. How are you,
Yes.
Moritz?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on. This is a wonderful show.
I love that. I love that. You sound very professional, ready to do the things.
Yeah.
Yes. So, those that don't know Moritz, who is Moritz? Can you say the names? All your 100 names.
Oh my God. Okay. I literally have some. My name is Moritz.
Uh-huh.
Moritz Haraseb.
Yes.
I also have another name, a house name that they used to call me Tomba.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a house name. So I basically just have two, and then the others just need names.
Yes. You are a gospel artist. Oh, people confuse you. Or we just call you a gospel artist. The minute I hear Moritz, gospel artist.
Yeah.
Alright? But before we get there, let's talk about your journey from the beginning. You were born, your mother and father, that journey, who are your parents, your siblings, who are your sisters, brothers. Let's start there.
Okay, if I have to start with my parents, I should say my mom's name is Elvit. Shout out to her, I love her so much, and so on. And I have two sisters. I'm the only
Boy.
big brother, so I'm the oldest.
Okay.
And then I have two little sisters.
Mhm.
And my father is a Oshiwambo speaking man.
Mhm.
So I'm mixed. I'm Damara and Oshiwambo mixed.
Mhm.
So yeah, basically, what I can say about my parents is I love him so much.
Yeah.
My dad, I did not really grow up so much with him,
Mhm.
since I didn't have a chance to grow up with him
Yeah.
because of his mental illness that he was going through.
Talk about that. How did you find out that your father had that situation?
Okay, ever since I grew up to be a bit older to understand things in life, I saw with my own eyes that my father was really not well. My
Yeah.
mom told me, yeah, that's your father and that's how it is.
Yeah.
That's what happened. And I don't really know what exactly happened to him,
Mhm.
but I just found out that he was kind of like, but he was a teacher, he was doing really good. Yeah, most people in Walvis Bay knows him as teacher.
Mhm.
So that's my father.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So you grew up in Bowers,
yeah, I grew up in Walvis.
but you have lived in nearly every town in Namibia.
I have lived all over Namibia.
Tell me where.
Okay, I was born in Arandes.
Yeah.
Arandes, I was born there, and then I moved to Walvis Bay with my mom.
Mhm.
And from Walvis Bay, when I was 21 years old, after my 21st birthday,
Mhm.
I decided that I'm going to move to Grootfontein because there was a man of God who approached me,
Mhm.
and his name is Pastor Bertie Haraseb.
Mm.
He approached me on a certain issue whereby God showed him a vision that I have to go far with my music career and so on. And he also prophesied some things
Mhm.
in my life that I only knew by that time. And I was so shocked that this
Yeah.
man of God knows a lot
All about me.
about me. And I was like, wow, I really need to meet this man of God.
Mm.
So I decided to travel from Walvis Bay just to see this man of God. And just the traveling to Grootfontein,
Mm.
it's like I started staying there, and I've been living there for like 6 years.
So when you moved, what did your mom say? Okay, bye, my child. I'm giving you to the pastor.
Okay.
What happened?
My mom, me and my mom, the relationship that we have
Mm.
is kind of open.
Oh.
My mom knows everything about me. I tell her everything about
Yeah.
me, and she knows and she supports me 100%, and I love her so much.
Mm.
And when I moved, I told her I'm going to move to this pastor because my mom is also a born again Christian.
She understands.
And she understands what's going on. So I moved to Grootfontein and I stayed with Pastor. Pastor was really guiding me throughout. You know, I was struggling with my life and so on, and with my feelings, everything that was going on inside of me. This man of God was trying to shape me into something else. So, yeah, basically, I moved to Grootfontein just to get my life in order.
Did you get your life in order?
Well, I tried to get my life in order, and I did get my life in order at that certain time, at that space that I got. I got my life in order. And after that, I moved to Chumep. After that, I moved to Chumep, and then I stayed there.
Why did you move to Chumep?
Okay, I just wanted to find my own space, you know.
Grow.
As I'm growing up, I felt like I should not really stay in pastor's house for a long time. Like I was growing up, I wanted to get my own stuff. I wanted to be my own self, build myself up. I didn't need to stay in pastor's house, you know. That house is already full of furniture, you know. When am I going to get my own furniture? Or when am I going to get my own stuff? If I have to stay and live in pastor's house now forever. So I decided now I'm a bit old.
Let me just move
now, so I should just move. So I moved to Chumep and I started my life there a bit. And then after Chumep, I moved to Rehoboth.
Oh, wow.
And then I went to stay in Rehoboth for a while. And I met some friends, some cool friends in Rehoboth. Shout out to Gwen. Gwen, I like you.
Why? What happened to
No,
Gwen?
she's my favorite girl. You know, she's a friend,
Yeah.
not a girlfriend or something like that. She's a friend, a very good friend that I met in Rehoboth. By the time I was there, and we really had a good time together. We were actually renting a house together and then stayed together and so on. And after Rehoboth, I things didn't really go well in my life. When I started staying in Rehoboth, it was a bit challenging for me. So I decided that I'm going to move back to my mom's house to work with. You know, but me being used to being on my own, dependent, and I just felt like, no, this is not what I'm supposed to do. I should not really stay at my mom's house. So I decided that, okay, I should really just pack my stuff and just move. By that time, I was having furniture because I was renting a full house.
Yeah, you had a lot of furniture.
So I decided I'm just going to take all the stuff to Wabish Bay, to my mom's, and then I'm just going to move from my mom's place with just few stuff. Then I moved to Chumep. And in Chumep, while I was there, you know, I kind of like got into some kind of entanglement. I'm joking. But
let's talk about that entanglement because it's a thing. It's a problem.
It's like, you know, you get into
was
things.
It three people?
No, it was
a
not
love
three
triangle.
people. It wasn't a love triangle. It was just one person, and then.
How was that an entanglement?
No, you know, it went good. It went good, and then anyway, I moved to.
Because of the drama.
No, because of the drama. I moved together with the same person. I moved to Chimarango, and that's where I am at the moment. That's where I stay.
Good. You said something earlier when you were at the pastor, you're struggling with feelings. What are those feelings?
Okay, feelings are like, you know, things that I'm going through emotionally, and you know, me not growing up with my father is already something.
Struggle, yes.
Huge, you know. I would really want to feel his fatherly love. I was always hoping that he could have been more present in my life, but at that moment, he was not really present because of the illness that I was going through, and I don't blame him for that. You know. So basically,
that emptiness
needed to be filled. You know, I've met a lot of people in my life who took me in as a son, who called me my son, and so on.
And it didn't feel.
No, it didn't really feel that emptiness, but somehow some things did feel the emptiness that I was going through. You know, but yeah, that's just life.
Yeah, no, it is life.
Yeah.
So, and then your musical career, it's like a book on its own.
Yeah.
If we sit here, we'll not finish. highlights in your musical career? Because let's say to those of you who are subscribing and you don't know, this gentleman is a vocal beast.
Yeah.
Okay, a vocal beast. If even those people that don't kind of like you, the one thing they will always say is like, "I Moritz, he can sing,
Yeah.
and you can write."
I write
Especially your writing. Most musicians or gospel artists struggle with writing. They will always copy, "You are alpha" or something. You do your own thing.
Yeah. Exactly.
How did that writing come from? Where do you get that inspiration? Is it a gift?
Okay, thank you for asking this question.
Mm.
The writing thing came while I was still living in Walfish Bay when I was still a kid. Or, let me not say a kid, I was like 18 that time. So the writing thing came when it was a dream. Through a dream, you know, I was just performing at a show, and then when I woke up, suddenly I can remember all the songs that I wrote, you know. And then I felt like, wow, these are like more than 5 songs, so I can actually just
in a dream.
In a dream, yeah.
Wow.
Because it was a gospel show that I was performing at. So it's like God was trying to show me what my career is all about, what I have to do. I need to be standing in front of a crowd and singing.
Yeah.
So that while I was performing in my dream, all those songs just it was so clear to me. Yeah, it was so clear, and I could like literally remember the songs.
Wow.
Just as it is. And then I told one of my aunts to help me out.
Yeah.
And then by that time I knew one guy who used to record who had a small studio.
Yeah.
I went to him and I asked him, and he said, "No, I can record you." And then I started recording my first album with 10 songs. And you know, by that time, the music, the gospel music industry was really small, and it was not really growing that much.
Yeah.
So by that time, I just decided that okay, this is what I did. So I just copied. I just like did 50 albums out of it, and then I sold those 50 albums. But the rest, I don't know who that person is precisely. I know the person, but I'm not gonna say who it is.
Yeah.
But that person actually took one of my albums and did a lot of copies, duplicates, and then started selling all over. But somehow it kind of made me who I am today, because most people because I just sold those 50 albums in Walfish Bay, and my career could have died there.
Yeah.
But this guy just took my music.
By doing that, he actually promoted
Yeah, he
you.
thought maybe he was gaining something from doing that, but
he
promoted me in a way. Yeah.
That's how God works. Whatever is meant for bad comes for good.
Comes for good.
Yes. So, and you have had struggles in the industry. A lot of people have asked, is he a gospel artist? Is he an inspirational artist? What is Moritz? His lifestyle, he's putting pictures of him with a bit of amazing water that is not Christ-like. Those judgments, how do you deal with it? How do you clear the air?
How do I
Because
clear
you don't care. On your Facebook, you put whatever, whoever wants, they must just swallow the blade.
Yeah. Okay, that's basically me.
Yes.
I am the type of person who don't really care about what people have to say about me, you know. I love myself so much that I don't really mind what people have to say. But I also understand that, you know, the music, the type of music that I do needs a certain type of lifestyle.
Image,
you know, and image. And then people are somehow looking up to you, and they want you to have that kind of lifestyle that they see, because this music is somehow like entertaining them, it's inspiring them, it is like spiritual and so on. But just to clear the air, first of all, I was a born again Christian. You know, when I was a small kid, I grew up in church with my mom and so on. As I grew older, you know, I somehow
found your path.
I just felt like you know, I'm more a motivational artist than a gospel artist. because that's who I am. I motivate people. Most of my songs, if you listen closely, those are those
you write,
those songs that I write,
songs.
the people who listen to it can relate to this. Most of my songs is not really talking about a salon, nienda, a salon, it doesn't really talk about those things. It just speaks about what you have to do to have a better life, or I somehow inspire people. Like there's one song where I sing about you guys. It says you guys stayed for 6 years.
Translate, say it the way you sing it.
Okay, let me say it in Tamara. Nani kurina rogo ha, una tsina rogo. Utang amuro hai. It's like saying like you guys stayed for 6 years. Yeah, you have 3 children. What are you waiting for? Get married. So
social issues.
That's the type of message that I'm actually spreading with my music. I motivate people. I sing songs about weddings. I sing songs about death. I sing songs about everything that is going on in life. Children being kidnapped and so on. I sing songs like that. I motivate people. I always want to inspire people to look
do
forward.
Better,
So on.
Yeah. That is very nice. Now people know. And the one time I had a conversation with you a while back, and you said that the radios, especially the Damaranama radio, they don't play your music as they used to.
Okay, maybe that issue I should say in my mind. Okay, I will try and translate myself.
Yes.
Okay. Jadi aku kurang nyaman. Kere, Damara nama Antares ada kita personal sekang semua. Ngaski enak ste ya Antares sinara sidari oba one wisa. Chitke kuita artist as a chits and ham gospel ngaya of motivational ngaya serat kise tura nirits da kam tamara chwatsa tamara radios ai elek ni si sa music ngai ni si usa da gidiara mun chike kaise akong ni updating as a siliban ai yang ai ngakorong ha haberege no hoban no ni siskose ti siliba tamara namas ai si use ti consiba no vanda abit kira mi bai tai ti etkin ko abit kira mi ai ni sitia ko si o ige ngaso programa kai madi ko sa ko ha ngal programa ti che ko tera elek me kar elek mi sa maria ha kusanesa tamara nama sa elek ni kun di music tu ye elek ra anda khama fra ni kwantu ya ko kira nga se ma kaisa ades na portrait ti ke tamara nama sa ai ma kaisa ades tu na nga sin in the city nanda orang may ai ting alditra interview ting ako na phrasing ng ako na sredi habi gano ko tsaka tabagar tiyo chis kanet biaji karami ka gra makara si dasin ne so khoi unding asa si ko ka sida ko yang ansa tamar namas iyo o tsanga di khoi wa ho tong abi oigi elek aldit oi how kat tira khoroira ha so ngabas ke li dia ko si ba like what I was actually saying is you know, at our Damaranama radio station, you know, as a young artist who is doing motivational music, I get challenges like whenever I want to like just bring out my music, just to the radio to get airplay, there's always something about you have to go through which system and that system, but those things were not there before. I don't know when those things changed, but it only happens when I am the one doing the call. But some other artists will be telling me that no, when I called, they just told me I can just come, and then I went there and I dropped it, and then I was interviewed and so on. But I'm so surprised, and I'm somehow so confused also, because I don't understand what's really going on, and I really want our presenters on the radio stations of Damaranama, really guys, you should really step up, because we are Damaranama gospel artists, and that is the one station that as a Damara person, because my content that I put in my music is mostly Damara.
Yeah.
It's I speak Damara language, and I speak Damara language, and I sing, I write in Damara and all that. And I would really want the message, because most of my fans, most of my fans are Damara speaking people, and I really want the message to go through to them. And it is so hard when that message is not coming to the radio, and the people are always trying to cut you out, and then you are not going through to it.
Wow, that is very bad.
Yeah, it is.
Now we're going to play a game called Never Have I Ever. All right. Those who know the game, the game is very easy. If you have done the thing, you are going to sip on it. If you've never done it, you don't sip on it. All right. So, are you ready?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. We will start with softer questions and we go up. All right. First and foremost, it's never have I ever fell off stage.
Never have I ever fell off stage. No.
Never.
Never.
Okay. That is something I would have expected. You've sang at a lot of.
I've never fell on stage because I am the type of person. Whenever I have to perform, I don't really move around that much on stage because I'm mostly just standing and with a mic.
That's it.
In front of me. So I will just be focused on that. I don't dance even. Yeah. So I'll just be there singing.
Nice.
I focus on my voice more than, because if I have to move around and dance, I'm afraid that I'm gonna miss some notes.
Oh, notes. Take notes, singers. All right, the next one. Never have I ever teared my clothes on stage.
My clothes?
Yeah.
On stage, no. Never.
Oh, because you don't move.
Yeah, I don't move. I don't move around on the stage. Like I don't dance. Like as much as my music is dance-able, I don't really dance.
You can't move.
Because I would rather get dancers who's gonna dance for me back. Like backup dancers and so on, but I would rather really dance.
You do have backup dancers, right?
Yeah. Okay. I do get them sometimes.
Never have I ever kissed or slept with a backup dancer, backup singer.
No.
What?
No.
Ever?
No.
A crush?
Unless they were maybe my type.
Have you ever had a crush on a backup dancer or singer?
Most of my life I've been kind of occupied with a lot of things like writing my music and mostly just playing guitar. I'm also playing guitar.
Yeah. So you don't focus on those things?
No, I don't really focus on dating that much. I'm not dating. Just to clear the air, not dating. I can date. I can get married.
When is that happening?
Options are open.
When are we getting married?
I don't know. Probably if I find the right person to get married to.
You haven't found the right person yet.
There might be a right person.
Is there a right? Are you having the right
This is
person?
the never ever questions.
Yes.
Okay, what's the question?
Never have I ever been in love with the right person. Is that even a question?
No.
I think I'm just trying to get something, guys.
Try and get a better one.
Alright, we'll
elaborate that question.
Yes. Next one. Never have I ever been in a wrong bet. You don't know how you get there, but you got there.
In a bed that is not mine?
Yeah.
Really?
You just come from a party, boom, the next day you wake up.
And I'm somewhere. Okay.
If it's a yes, drink. Okay. Okay, I haven't. I'm joking. I have not. What happened? How did you end up there? Like, what happened?
Okay, I'm not. Okay, just to make it clear.
Yes.
Your question was like, have I not woken up into a bed of someone else?
Yeah. Maybe from a party or...
No, I don't really do parties that much. So I would obviously be conscious of what I'm doing. So I've never really went and sleep at someone else's bed without knowing. But knowingly I have done that before. I've woken up on several beds. Because
several beds.
Yeah, it might have been a friend where I have to, because sometimes I am invited and I don't feel like I don't really want to go to a guest house to sleep there, and I just feel like maybe I should just go and sleep at a friend's place and so on. So yeah, basically I've done that.
Not in a stranger's bed.
Not in a stranger.
Yeah, like someone you just met at the show and you're just like,
Oh no, no, no,
Nothing
no.
like that.
I'm very careful with that. You know, you
Nothing.
don't know which type of people you are going to find.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wow. You are an angel.
I'm a good person. I would like to think about myself as that. As such.
All right. One last one.
Yeah.
You've never drank anything, so you only drank once. Only once. Okay. Next one. Never have I ever.
Have mercy.
Yes. Never have I ever. Or had I. What is the thing, guys? Help me.
Never have I ever.
Yes. Being drunk at the wrong place, like drunk to the point where I have to be carried home.
Okay. Okay. I am not going to say that I'm a saint.
Yes. Did
Best
you?
of
Can you
most.
answer? Did you? Can you drink if you have?
If I, you know, the question is so confusing.
No, I'm asking. Have you ever been drunk?
At a
that
wrong
you-
place.
No, not at the wrong place. You get drunk. You get carried home.
Oh, no.
But you've been drunk.
No.
You've never been drunk.
Drunk like in
Like
alcohol drunk?
you're tipsy.
No. No.
Okay. What are you people saying in the streets? This person doesn't drink. Stop lying. People
Okay.
are lying.
Okay, let me
aren't
just
they?
say that. Okay, I am the type of person who stays with a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know, I have fans. Most of my fans are not really born again.
Yeah.
Most of the people who are listening to my music are not born again.
Yeah.
As much as the people have really
They have just made
portrayed
you a
me
gospel
around
artist.
like a gospel artist, I am not a gospel artist. I'm a motivational artist.
More like a soul singer.
Soul singer. I want to reach out into people's
Yeah.
souls and just what they are going through. I want to like just sing into their souls, just to give them motivation. You know, that's basically what I'm doing. But I have a lot of friends that are drinking.
So you will
who
end
are
up being
smoking.
found there.
I can even go out with my friends, partying with them, even for the whole night.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that as long as I am not. You know, it's not even wrong even if I have to drink.
Yeah.
But I don't really feel like I have to.
Yeah.
Because
No
you don't
need
know
for
what's
that.
gonna happen next.
Okay, guys.
Oh my God. It's like you don't believe me or what?
No, I believe you.
No, because
I
you are
believe
kind
you
of like
very much.
you are acting like those people who are actually talking on the streets right now.
What are they saying? Guys, what are you
Because-
saying in the streets?
Guys, please stop spreading rumors around.
No, stop it though. There's this channel, we're just talking about
Guys,
being
too much.
positive, right? And so if you are out there spreading rumors, stop it. Okay?
Mhm.
Next, your future plans. You have a new album. I'm excited. I love the cover. I saw it.
Yeah.
I love the collaborations you've done also in the album.
Yeah.
Tell us.
Okay, I have a new album out. It's called Different.
Mhm.
Your love is different. It says, your love is so different
Beautiful.
than anything I've ever had.
Beautiful.
Your love is so different than anything I've ever had. That's basically about God. You know, God's love is so different. You know, the love that we get on air.
That's the title of your
Oh
album.
my God, that's the title of my album. Because the love of God,
It's different.
it's totally different. You know, God doesn't judge.
Mm-mm.
And I don't know why people have to judge another
What's
person
the story
based
with
on what they are going
What's
through
wrong
in
with
life.
you?
What's
Talk
wrong?
to them.
Why do you need to judge another nigga? Hello, sorry
Stop
for
it
that.
now.
But why do you need to judge me
For his life.
for being myself
And I love
and
that.
just having
Being happy.
or just living my life?
Yes. Yes.
Why, guys? We need to we need to stop doing that because it's really tearing us
Yeah.
down as musicians.
And it's breaking the
And
industry.
it's really breaking the industry. Just imagine what you have. There is maybe someone who is really looking up to the
to
music that I
you.
do,
Yeah.
and then you are going and spreading something like that to that particular person that
Yeah.
is really looking up to me.
Mhm.
What is that person going to think about me? It might be true, it might not be true,
Yeah.
but what is that person going to think about me?
Wow. Moritz, I wish you just all the best.
Yeah.
I'm happy. This is your number one album?
12.
12th album.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
And you guys haven't done enough
Yeah.
yet.
So thank you guys and thank you once again for being so humble, and he'd helped me somewhere also in the behind the scenes. So that's why I really thank you so much for your time. I pray that you just go bigger and better at your craft, and may God cover that voice. So to you, my subscribers, thank you, my favorite people. Thank you for watching Sip and Talk. This is episode 3 from me, Elvit. Till next time, bye-bye.
Every day without you is like a day without love, and I don't want to spend a day without your guidance, for I need you.